Hello there, world of tankers! Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Skoda T27 quest. In front of us, we have it. Essentially, for 500 gold, you're able to purchase a quest. And if you complete the quest in time, you will get a Skoda T27. If you receive a Mastery Badge Class 1 or higher, you will get this tank. So, what are we going to do? Well, we are going to make our way down to Tier 4, because Tier 4 is the minimum tier that you're able to do this quest in. And we are going to use this little light tank called the Lukes, which I believe to be one of the most overpowered tanks in the game. And what are we going to do? Well, let me reset my session stat tracker here, and let me go over to my quest, which is in my Others tab, and go. So, we are going to do this in the Lukes, and the reason why is because people always want to know the easiest tanks to complete these quests in. And personally, I think the Lukes, at least in my garage, is probably the best shout. Now, you have 10 minutes to complete this quest. So, if you play Tier 4, well, realistically, you're going to be sitting in queue for a while. And, to be honest, I think queue time should be cut out from the quest. I think it's a little bull crap that Wargaming counts queue time in, because why is it my fault that their crappy servers don't have enough people playing the game? It's a little goofy, right? But we'll see. There's 13 people in Tier 4 right now. There's 6 people in Tier 3. There's also a bunch of people in Tier 5. So realistically, I should be able to get into a game. The reason I specifically picked the Lukes is because I absolutely spammed the crap out of this tank when the 50 TP Proto Clan event was in place. The 50 TP Proto Clan event, essentially, you had to get a bunch of masteries, and if you did, you would unlock progression for the vehicle faster. Me and my friend were able to unlock the 50 TP Proto for ourselves within the first 2 hours of the event being released for free, which is kind of insane when you actually think about it. So, the Lukes is what I used, because essentially in the Lukes, it's almost a guaranteed ace if you do like 1200 damage, which is pretty easy, especially if we're up-tiered like this against Tier 5s. Whenever you're shooting higher tier tanks, you get a bunch of XP. So, it's pretty easy. I should have loaded more gold, though. Didn't really think about that. Oh well. Here we are in our Tier 4 game, and we speed along. The Lukes is not a very fast tank. It's kind of weird. It's a light tank, and it does achieve a good base top speed, but look at the traverse speed. It's really weird. Like, it can't turn for the life of it. So, what are we going to do? Well, they do have a lot of mediums, but I think we'll be alright. We're going to move right on up here, and let's see, anybody over here? There you go. Got the M4 Sherman, blah, 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 blah. That's 134 damage off that enemy tank, and we reload again. Alright, well, we have some more shells ready for the Panzer 4D or the Sherman, depending on what they do. Can't shoot the Sherman from that angle. Well, gonna move up a bit then. Let's see, we got the Matilda on the side. Oh, there you go. Blah, 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 blah. 140 damage into you, and we reload again. So far, we've done a decent amount of damage for the amount of effort I've put in. Let's aim it on you again. Blah, 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 blah. 170 damage. You can start to understand why the Lukes is pretty dang overpowered. It's literally just a super high damage Tier 4. It's stupid. Oh, that's a lot of tanks looking at me across the map. I don't want to be shot by that, but we do need to get a kill, so there you go. Okay, that was worth the 140 health that I bled. Picking up kills is the easiest way to obviously get XP. The more kills you get, the more XP you get, so that's exactly what we are doing here. We have the Panzer 4D, who we're going to poke, and we're going to load gold. There you go. That's already 2 kills to our name. Pretty good stuff. We have the T40 over here, and let's aim it on the T40. Aiming, and bop, 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 bop. 190 damage. We're up to 900 already, which is pretty good. T40 is going to YOLO off. We're going to aim it on the enemy Chinu. Bop, 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 bop. He does shoot me back, but we hit him back harder. And if we reload, come on, 3, 2, 1. Bop, 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 bop. There you go. That's our 3rd kill this game. Alright, we got the T40 right in front of us, and bop, 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 bop. Oh, well, we got no damage into him. Okay, well, that's fine anyway, because he kills my teammate, and then I get the kill. So, there you go. That's 3 kills now. Oh, no, 4 kills. It didn't update my kill count. I thought we had 4. We've gotten every kill so far in this game. There's only 3 tanks left on the enemy team, and we are going to speed on over towards them. Alright, and at least this tank being a light means we can still get, like, somewhat into the game fast, but holy crap, bro. This thing has the worst reverse I've ever seen in the game. I don't think we're going to get the kill on that Matilda, but we should be okay for the rest, so we'll be alright. Let's see, we got the Sherman right in front of me, and we're just going to load gold, bop, bop, bop. That's 103 damage, and we just back up. What are you going to do, Sherman boy? What are you going to do? Well, I can tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get some booming, 190 damage right into your rear. That's 1,600 damage dealt now in this game. We're going to poke the Sherman again. Bop, bop, bop. We damaged his ammo rack, and we should out-reload him. Could be wrong, but I'm willing to take that bet. Yes! There you go. 5 kills, and the easiest game ever. It's a tier 4 battle. Congratulations, we got a victory, and expect a golden M to appear. 3, 2, 1, bring 1,800 damage in a tier 4 game. There it is, there's my golden M. And not only that, we got quite a bit unlocked, even 17,000 credits, that's quite a bit. And just like that, good work, you have earned a Skoda T27. Yep. That's how easy it is to get your hands on. And we already had the tank, so I get a bunch of credits. This is actually a really good way to get a boatload of credits. The Skoda T27 is worth a bunch of credits. So, realistically, you can get, like, I think it's... How many credits does the tank sell for? Let me see. If you play Tier 4 and you spam it, you can get 1.5 million credits for 500 gold. I mean, that is literally the craziest deal you've ever heard of in your life. You can just play the Lukes, earn 1.5 million credits for 500 gold. Essentially, if you are struggling to get credits in the game, this could be a way to do it. So we're going to play one game in the Skoda T27. I'm going to showcase the tank's capabilities and why it's a really fun, honestly almost overpowered tier 8. The vehicle features a triple shot autoloader. It does 220 damage and features 3 shells. And the craziest part is that it only has a 1.5 intraclip. So it means in 3 seconds, you are able to deal the 660 potential damage. That's it. Bam, bam, bam. 660 damage, just like that. That's more damage than an ISU 152 does on average, which is kind of crazy. And it allows the Skoda T27 to kind of dominate. So here we are in a tier 9 battle against almost all tier 9s. Thank you, Wargaming. Wow, I love the matchmaker. Well, we already got our ace anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to showcase a brief battle on the Skoda, and we'll call it there. But, yeah, I don't want to hear anybody complaining that this event's hard. I'm sorry, but if you can't play Tier 4 and get a first class, then, well, that's on you. I'm going to be honest. In 10 minutes, you should be able to get it. And even if you don't get it in the first 10 minutes, yeah, just spend another 500 gold. 1,000 gold for a Tier 8 still pretty damn cheap if you ask me, but hey, what do I know? Well, we spotted the T54. What are you gonna do, T54? That's the question. Well, we're gonna aim in. There's 1, 2, and there you go. That's 654 damage. And that's why this tank is so freaking dangerous. I mean, even against tier 9s, this is not a tank you want to mess with. And it has pretty good DPM, 2100. It's not, you know, anything like insane in terms of damage per minute, but I definitely consider it good levels of DPM. We have that Waffenträger Panzer IV in the back. We're aiming on his tank. 1, 2. We're going to load a standard 716. Oh, no. Well, there goes. Ooh, he bounced one, actually. That's pretty lucky. What are you going to do, Luis? Huh? What are you going to do, you little gooby goober? Well, I can tell you what you're going to do. You're going to get pushed by me, and I'm going to get 1, and 2, and 3. 657 damage, and now my T-34-3 is going to come to the rescue. That's literally the only reason I pushed him, was because I knew my 34-3 was going to take all of the damage for me, which is a flat dub for me. We're going to get our damage into his tank, and there's 1, 2, reload the clip. We're up to 2,400 damage already. We got the Waffenträger Panzer IV in front of me. And now we speed along. Full speed. We go before the waffle sees me. Go, oh god. Okay, we're good. He's a little oblivious, so it didn't really matter. We're just gonna keep going, and this waffle, he's probably not gonna enjoy this. Well, there's 1, reload an HE, 2, and 3. Yep, 679 damage, putting us up to 3,108. You know what's really funny? Not only are we gonna get a first class in the game we played in the Tier 4, but we're probably also gonna get a first class in this game, which is really funny when you think about it. We got 1 shell, 2 shells, 3 shells. 638 damage into the enemy Progetto. We're up to 3,700 already. And we are going to reload again. I am running vents on this tank, funny enough, and it is because I get some extra DPM out, because I want to try and get out as much damage as I possibly can. So there you go. Nice shell into you. And then all that's left is an E75 who's not looking at me, which we get 1, 2 into for 446. Reload again. We're up to 4,300 damage dealt. We reload again, and, well, the Moistion's obviously going to push the E75, and I don't care about getting the kill. Normally I would, but we're at so much damage already, I really don't. We're just going to shoot the IS-3 once in the track wheel, twice in the track wheel, and 3 times. 640 damage into his tank. That's 5,000 dealt. So, not only have I proved that you can very easily finish this event by playing in a tier 4, like being an absolute cringer, but I've also proven that you can that you can do this event by playing even in the tank that Wargaming gives you. The Skoda T27 is a frickin' beast. It's an incredible tank due to the DPM, due to the mobility, due to the clipping potential. I think it's kind of overpowered. Obviously, mileage may vary for each player, but as a skilled player, I think it's incredible. And look at that, we got another ace. So, I'm sorry, but if you're going to sit here and go into my comments and say this event's too challenging because you got bad teams, tough luck. Pay another 500 gold and try again. At the end of the day, if you're a skilled player, this should be very easy for you to complete. I got it on both fronts in Tier 8 and Tier 4. Obviously, Tier 4 is not much to brag about, but doing 5,000 damage in Tier 8 is. My advice is look on the tech tree for tanks that many people don't play. And if you find tanks that people don't play, they're going to be fairly easy to get a first class on. The CS-53, the TNH 1000, TVP V2 are 3 solid shouts of vehicles that people probably don't play all too much. The T-34 100, the 45 TP, any of the Tier 7 Italian tanks are going to be super easy to get first classes in, as long as you know what you're doing. Not to mention, if you haven't played any games in the lines that I'm talking about, your first 8 battles in a new tank will always put you in preferential matchmaking, meaning that you'll only fight equal or lower tiered opponents. So that's a little bit of advice. Either way, this is a great event. It's a fantastic tank, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!